Hey everybody, we're back for part 2 of cleaning cast iron in a lye bath. A lot of you requested to see what happens after you get it going. Been kind of busy, so it's about midnight right now and just getting a little bit of time to get it done for you. So I'll try to bring it down. You see the lye bucket there. Going to be some water on the inside of the bucket. You'll see like moisture. It will be here because it's humid. It's going to be. It is super hot here in Texas. So be sure you wear safety equipment. Okay, some glasses, some if you want a respirator or some kind of mask or whatever, it's great. You don't. I said this. You don't want this stuff airborne. So, get in here and grab the first couple of them out. It doesn't look like all the handles got down all the way. Alright, this was the Birmingham Stove and Range. You can see it's got a lot of dirt and stuff on it. This is the also Birmingham Stove and Range. This is the one with all the crusties on it. This is the Griswold. And this is that little Taiwan or whatever. I don't even know what this thing is yet. Sometimes I like this thing, sometimes I don't. Now it doesn't want to release. Oh well, we will fight it as we go. Okay? And it says, it looks like it's the Taiwan piece. So that one we'll put to the side for now. I'm not sure why the outers are still on, but we'll grab what's on top. Can you see? No, not really. Of course not. And you put the lid back on the lye bucket. A little piece of Scotch-Brite or a brush. Just get in here now and wash them. I try to use cold water unless I got something that's kind of stuck. Seems like cold water helps with flash rusting. Looks like this Griswold is going to clean up quite nice. Like all the lettering on it. It's coming back where it was caked in before. Like it's got a little carbon burn to it. What I call carbon burn. You may call it something else. It's black spots from where it was cooked on and had stuff caked up on it. Alright. Let's get you and me in some better light. So I got a lot of A lot of stuff over here that's junk. All right. It's a good sound right there. Squeaky, squeaky. But you can see, nice little Griswold 3. We'll get some oil on this. I do bring oil out, especially if I know I'm going to be out here doing other pans. So that way it gets a good quick coating and will stop any rusting from happening while it's sitting here in the humidity. There you go. Set that one to the side. And yes, I still got to finish my waffle iron. It's seasoned up pretty decent, but it could use some more. Alright. What's next? It looks like the one with all the crusties on it, the BSR, the Birmingham Stove and Range, little number 3. And see, I'm pretty much using stuff you have in your kitchen. Clean meat. Yep. Definitely a 3. The one thing I just absolutely love about the Birmingham Stove and Range stuff, when I talk about like Lodge being thick and heavy duty and doesn't warp and or has a less tendency to warp, and the Birmingham stuff is great for that. Doesn't have the resale value of like Griswold or Wagner, but I think it's 100 times better pan than a Wagner. Griswolds are nice and light. I do love those. They cook well. Got some more light on here somewhere. Get to this other switch. This one's got a few little marks and little Mars in it, it looks like. But something that some solid seasoning would take care of, and you would still have a great little cook pan. And if you need to, you can always step down to some steel wool and now, one thing I have noticed about using steel wool on a pan, your lead testers that I've used seem to think steel wool's got lead. And it may have lead in the steel wool, but it's all surface, so I'm not worried about eating off of it. All on the surface, and it comes off. But it will still show some typical residue. Every time I check it with lead before and then use a piece of steel wool on it afterwards, it seems to show it in. But as crusty and as dirty as this pan was, you can definitely tell that your lye bath did its job. And there's not one little crusty left on that thing. And I'm talking about the little Mars in it, you can kind of see that. little pitting. Somebody may have used metal in it or whatever. Or it just could have been casting flaws. But still a great little pan. Here she is, all oiled up. I will let this one soak a little bit longer in the oil before I give it a wipe down, before I would prep it to go into a wash. Let me go into a wash. Before I prep it to go into being seasoned. Now, here comes the fun stuff. The Birmingham Stove and Range cornbread pan. These things suck. They suck to clean. Just because of the shape. You're not getting, you know, a flat surface on the inside to clean up. We've all used one of these that wasn't seasoned enough and the cornbread sticks in it. And you're fighting it, and then you got cornbread residue all over it, right? Yeah. Same thing, especially on these first cleanups. This one's got a lot of rust on the handle, because the handle stuck out. And now this little Taiwan pan, I have no faith in getting good and clean. I've had so many people say the metals are identical, there's no problems with them, no nothing. I have more problems getting those clean like they should be than I do the American made pans. I need a new piece of Scotch-Brite. I don't think I may have some in here. But you can see that's just dirty. But you can see it's cleaning up. This one's just going to take more time. It's got a little rust spot here. I may go put it in my E-tank. Now that I know it's surface clean, let's get it rust free, you know, with electrolysis. Because to me, the electrolysis cleans rust better than trying to clean it in the lye bath. Lye bath is more better. It's better for the grease crusties than it is rust. But it does help with rust. For sure. Some people swear by it. Like I swear by the electrolysis thing. And just remember, using steel wool and stuff like that it will help eat these gloves up. So be sure you're checking your gloves and everything before you're putting your hands back in the lye bath. It is hot out here. Alright, just a quick little cleanup on it. No crusties, no nothing. Still got some rust spots. Got some rust spots here. But it'll clean up good. And that definitely says Taiwan. It even got a pit in it. That's pretty bad. But, you know, make some little, I forget what kind of pan this is to make, I think it's Swedish or Danish, I forget. But it's kind of cool on how they are and what they make. But yeah, there's you a quick cleanup after a lye bath that it's several y'all wanted to see. And because I'm lazy and my back hurts and it's late, I am not going to sit here and scrub these two pans in the sink. They will go into my electrolysis tank. Now, if you have room for only one pan in your electrolysis tank, I'm telling you, it's hot. You can see it's very hot, very humid. It's like almost 85–90% humidity today. If you've only got room for one in your electrolysis tank, go ahead and oil your pan up and set it to the side and wait, because if you don't, especially if it's humid, you're going to take on more rust, even if it's just a surface layer, which is going to make you have to clean your electrolysis tank out more frequently because your plates are going to get more rust on them. I have not used my electrolysis tank in a little bit because I have been busy. I have actually seen the water is evaporating out of it because it's been so darn hot, and we've had so many rainstorms, power outages, everything else here. It's been kind of crazy. But it definitely needs to be cleaned. You can see how crusty. Let me flip my paper around. How crusty your electrolysis tanks can get, especially over there. But you can see how much junk it has pulled from my pans and everything when I clean them. It does a great job. So, seasoning, 375, 400, 45 minutes. Oil them up, wipe them down. Don't leave an excessive amount of oil on the pan when you put it in the oven or whatever you're using to season it with, because if you do, you can spot it. You get little spots all over the pan, which would be like little brown dribbles of oil. So when you're doing it, you know, I season mine probably 6 times. Some people say 3, some people say 4. I do mine 6. I want a little extra protection. I want it to where the oil's almost beating off of it, where it doesn't want to take it again in the oven. And then you cook on it. Bacon, sausage, something fatty. That will help build your seasoning up. I can cook practically anything in my pans. I mean, y'all have seen a lot of my videos where I cook spaghetti. I cook a lot of stuff with acid in it, you know, like chili and timbalo, chicken timbalo, stuff like that. It eats your coating away, it eats your seasoning away because it's so acidic, and it gets into, and it strips it for you. Mine actually hold up really, really well. So I'm not going by what everybody else says. I do it my way. You do it your way. You're going to learn how to do it yourself. I'm just here to get you in the right direction and give you a good start. So take your time with it. Enjoy it. I said this has been in here at least a week and a half, sitting in that bucket. So they've had time to clean. I threw it to the side. It is what it is. I'm gonna leave the lid. I'm gonna put the lid back on it, shove it underneath the table, and I've got lye already ready for my next batch that I need it for. You know, so as you can tell, I do a lot of cast iron. I have a lot of cast iron. But yeah, and this isn't even an eighth of what I have. I mean, all those right there are Griswold breadstick pans. Well, not all of them. Looks like one of them's different, or 2 of them are different. I forget what they are. So you can always tell by the ends of what they are. This one doesn't say what it was. That one got out of a state sale. This one doesn't say. I think these were all unmarked. That's why I got them a little cheaper. But if you can look up what the handle design is to see if it's Griswold or Wagner or whoever. But yeah, I've got it in my phone somewhere. That's how I keep up with it. I've got it so while I'm out I can look it up if I need to. But yeah, so if you got any questions, you know, bleep boop it down in the comment section. I answer 99% of my comments. Sorry this is a little longer video compared to the 5-minute, I think 41-second first get it done, get it started video. But you know, you've got a lot of different stuff in this one. So ask. If you got questions, ask. That's all I can tell you. Subscribing to the channel. Subscribe. It's free. Darn it, y'all. Y'all are watching tons of videos, tons of hours of videos, but you don't subscribe. I don't get it. It's free. Okay? Now, if you want to be a sub to the channel where you get your videos early, you get insider information, you get live videos, stuff like that, yeah, you can subscribe to the channel. There's an option there for you. It's in the description. Join channel. But I'll put my how to season video in here. I'll put a link to video 1 of the lye bath. And y'all enjoy. We'll catch you back next time on Our Texas Homestead. Hope this helped y'all out.